Okay, I thought I'd do a little video on some of the gear that I've used that has stood the test of time. And by standing the test of time, I mean years and years and years worth of time. This little grill right here is made by Purcell Trench. They're out in Washington. Let's see if you can see that. You'll have to look them up. But Purcell Trench is the name. And this is the Traveler's Grill. This grill is handmade. It's made out of stainless steel tubing, hand welded, and I have used this grill for years, and I mean years. And when I say used, I mean I've used it a lot. This grill is extremely strong. It's never let me down, and it is in just as good a shape as the day I bought it. And if I remember correctly, when I bought it, when the grill comes, you actually have a letter from the owner or from the manufacturer that's hand signed. And if you're ever looking for a grate for camping or backpacking or what have you, I can't recommend this highly enough. They make several models, and the only thing that I would change if I bought another one was I would get one that has they have some that's expanded metal. It makes it harder for the food to fall through. I think these are just a little wide for my usage. It supports pots and cups really well, but sometimes if I'm cooking burgers or smaller medallions, venison medallions or something like that, it can be a challenge to keep them on the grill. That's really about the only thing that I would change. This is an awesome piece of gear, and I can't say enough good about it. Another thing that I use a lot is these little flat folding plates and cups. It's a set called Fozzles, and this is their solo pack, and it comes with a cup, a dish, a bowl, and a spoon, and really the only one I ever use is the dish. That's really all I ever use. But this is really a neat little thing. It weighs nothing, and these things fold flat, so they store very easily, and they go together really quick. What I like about these things is you can use them as a cutting board, so they're a lot more durable than a paper plate. You're not gonna cut through these. They weigh nothing. They fold absolutely flat, so you can store them anywhere. They're bendable, so you can stick them in a pack, and they're not stiff. They'll conform to whatever you want. And another trick that I use is not only as a cutting board, but I don't like to wash dishes. I don't like to wash dishes when I'm at home, much less when I'm out in the woods. So a little trick that I do is I just take a piece of foil and stick it in there and line it. And that way when I'm done eating, I just take the foil out, throw it in the fire, and I'm done. I don't have anything to clean up or any dishes to wash, and you can always use the foil for something else. So these are nice. I've got a couple of seasons on these, and they're pretty good. This little light here is pretty much indispensable. This is a zebra light. They make a lot of different models. This one is one that was advertised as a wide throw, a very wide throw light. It's not a floodlight. It's a very wide beam light. It has 3 levels, low, medium, and high. And then each level can be programmed with 2 sub-levels. It gets pretty complicated, and I never do that. I never fool with any of the sub-levels. I just use low, medium, and high. But this is an extremely durable light, and uses a single AA battery. There's the on-off switch right there. And the screw cap, that's where the battery goes in. But I love this light. This is a light that's light enough you can put on your head, forget it's there, and when you touch it, it will literally illuminate your entire campsite so that you don't have tunnel vision. You're not tripping over stuff or missing stuff out to the side. This is a really great light. The bezel also glows in the dark, so once you put the light on and say you get in your tent, turn it off, you drop it on the ground, it's very easy to locate because the thing glows in the dark for a long time. Fabulous light. This is a lot better than the last Petzl that I had. And I won't even talk about Princeton Tech, except to tell you that I threw my last Princeton Tech away. I threw it in the garbage. It wasn't worth having. And last little thing, it seems kind of an odd thing to talk about, but it really is convenient. And that's this soap, Camp Suds. You can get it at Walmart or anywhere else. It's made by Coughlin's. This is really good soap. I use this stuff a lot. You can wash your hair with it, you can bathe with it, wash your hands, wash dishes, whatever you need to do. What I like about it is it lathers up even in ice water. When I got up this morning, it was 20 degrees, and turned a trickle on my water container, and you can wash your hands. I have to do that before I put my contact lenses in every morning. I don't want to touch my contacts with dirty hands, so I wash my hands before I do that. This soap works great even in ice cold water. It's a 4-ounce size, and this is a really good size. It's not too big, it's not too little, and the container actually holds the soap. It doesn't leak, which is amazing in this day and age of where everything is cheap. I have no reason to use any other soap when I'm out camping or in the woods or hunting. This is great stuff, and it's one of those little things that you see in Walmart and you don't really pay much attention to, but I picked it up and tried it a couple of years ago, and I've been using it ever since. I don't bring anything else as far as that's concerned when I go camping. But anyway, that's just a few of the pieces of gear that I use, and I use often, use every time I come out, and I thought I'd pass it on for what it's worth. Take it easy.